Now, whether it's hot or on ice, black or sweetened with sugar, many of us cannot start our day without a cup of Joe.
Oh,
I'm not one of those types, but, well, you are.
I am. I love coffee. You see me drinking it all the time. And so does this guy, Fox Carolina photojournalist Enrique Salinas. He's looking back at how an Ethiopian legend may have made coffee a hot commodity.
It all started in the African country of Ethiopia.
What I hear is about 500 or 600 years ago, or even maybe way before that.
Naras Kebede is an Ethiopian native, and he says that the legend is one of the most popular in his country.
A goat herder saw his goat enjoying or jumping up and going crazy. And then he found out it was chewing on coffee leaves. And then he tried the beans. And that's how they say coffee started.
From the hills of Ethiopia to thousands of cities, there are a lot of coffee lovers who have already established a relationship with the magic drink.
This is my mother. Her name is Adise. We used her name for the restaurant.
Naras is also a business owner in Asheville.
A lot of people tell us the best Ethiopian food they had anywhere. So we're really proud about that.
Naras says that his country is not only known for some of the best food, but it's also known for one of the most important traditions that started hundreds of years ago when coffee was discovered. A coffee ceremony.
The ceremony is a fun part.
A tradition that Naras continues here in his restaurant.
Relaxing and enjoying the coffee with friends.
It begins by roasting the coffee beans in a slow fire. The beans start popping and cracking, and the room is invaded with the coffee aroma. Letai
from green coffee, she roasted the coffee, she ground the coffee, and she put it in a pot.
A traditional pot made out of clay.
And boiled it and got it ready.
The coffee is poured into the sinis, and those are small coffee cups.
All the process starts and finishes there.
And as the coffee takes everyone's attention, proven ideas of poetry, politics, and even romance are part of the coffee ceremony. At Spill the Beans in downtown Greenville, the baristas have an early start.
There's a legend that there was a goat herder and up in the mountains of Ethiopia.
Abraham Cortes is the owner of Spill the Beans, and he says
you can see the different colors
that is important to know about coffee. And he says that preparing a cup of coffee is more than just art.
We take a lot of pride in being able to confidently serve a cup of coffee knowing that it is going to taste good.
It sounds like a tradition that started in Ethiopia and continues behind this counter.
I've always said it's just a good cup of coffee.
For Abraham, it's the sound of the steaming bubbles that creates a frothy reaction, leading to the perfect latte.
It's all about the flavor. It's about that moment when you take that sip and everything worked out.
As for Naras, it is history imprinted in his family tree.
I grew up in an area where they grow coffee. I picked coffee, and my father is a coffee merchant. My mother grew coffee. She's a coffee farmer.
And for others, it is a timeless tradition that continues extending their hands of friendship with a sip and a smile. In Greenville County, Enrique Salinas, the 10 o'clock news.